YouTube, Doc Martin from Sleeping Around with the Martins, and today we're going to do a tour of the coach. Our unit is a 2018 Heartland Road Warrior 427. She is 44 feet long, triple axle. She's got a unloaded dry weight of 16,980 pounds, and you can load her up to a max of 20,000 pounds. This unit, because from the factory, comes with G-load tires, it comes with 7,000 pound axles, extra security, and a little bit of overkill on the axles, but I'd rather have more than less when it comes to carrying capacity and safety. So we'll go ahead and make our way around. So mid-entry door, okay, you basically walk right into the living room. The reason being is they wanted a larger area for the kitchen, so you see the 3 large windows there. Now, over here, obviously furnace, water heater furnace, underground storage. Now the underground storage on this unit is, or the underbelly storage is a little bit less than our previous unit, but it works out because the things that we use on the inside and on the porch, we keep in Rubbermaid containers with wheels there, and whatever's going to be on the ground at the campsite is under here, and then of course our water, sewage, X-chocks for the tires and so forth. So, you know, this has magnets. Hold it, it's our friendly law enforcement. Magnets hold the door open. So this is, you know, all the camping gear side is right here. This has the LCI electronic leveling, the level up system. Everything's got the keypad right now. It is leveled. Full hydraulic system. I can have this bad boy leveled in less than a minute, which is great because the previous unit took some time, and I always had to make the kids crawl under the unit to place blocks or do whatever, and they never liked it, but you know, tough cookies. Now, if we want, we can also put an additional TV. We do have cable satellite hookups and power here. Now, there's no outlets on the outside, but there's outlets here, and there is an access port below where we just run the cables underneath. This unit has a propane tank on each side, automatically switches itself, and then in here we can get to the solenoid for the front jacks. There's the top of the front jack there, and then some of the hydraulic lines. Alright, so now to the front of the coach. Now, interesting thing about this coach compared to, say, my buddy's Venom with an LCI level up, we do have a separate pad just for front jack operation here, which is nice when you're trying to load and unload off the vehicle. Now here we have our 5,500 watt Onan quiet generator. This one is gasoline. It'll run 45 amps compared to your Shoreline 50, but it can run both air conditioning units if you need it. You just don't want to slap on the microwave. Now this coach does have a power shedding system, so if we do decide to run the microwave while 2 units are running off of this, it will kick off a compressor until the microwave is done, and then it'll go back on. Now our battery bank is in here, okay. Access, we have 2 marine deep cycle batteries, which that's what we're using right now, but we will eventually upgrade to a set of 6-volt deep cycle, probably some Trojan T105s, and when we decide to put in our solar, because we haven't done solar yet. Now in here also access to all the hydraulic line area. This unit does come with a 1,000 watt Magnum pure sine wave inverter, which is really nice. Right now that's just set up to run the residential fridge. Of course, you got your battery disconnect. There's your generator circuits. So, all right, so we're going to close this up, keep on moving. Now, I know a lot of you guys who tow RVs may be interested to know. Now, we do not use a traditional 5th wheel in the back of our truck, the Big B. I use a gooseneck. I don't want to have to lift 80 to 120 pounds of fifth wheel hitch. Forget that. So on our previous unit, we used the Reese goose box, but when we got this unit, the old Reese was only good to 16,000 pounds. So on this one, we went ahead and decided to use the brand new Anderson Ultimate full aluminum gooseneck. So you put the collar here, and then the rest of it is in the back, and that only weighs 32 pounds if you have to pull it out, which is easy. It's one pin, it pulls out. We can put it under the coach, lock it up if we need the bed while we're out and about. But this really makes it easy to tow, and it's extremely comfortable. Come on around this way. So on this side here, we have the other 30-gallon tank of propane. This is the business side of the basement. So on this side here, we have our wet area for our water. This is the front connection. In here, both connections are in there. They're not labeled. Okay. Now, the thing about this is if they're not labeled, you can always tell which is which by how far the handles pull up. Rule of thumb is black tanks are going to have a 3-inch pipe. Gray tanks are going to have a 1.5-inch pipe. So obviously when you pull the release, the one that comes further out is going to be your black. If they didn't label it from the factory, you can get a label maker, stick it on there, or just use, since it's in here, you could just write on the frame if you wanted to, black and gray. You don't want to make that mistake. Okay, so on this trailer, we opted to go with slide covers. Reason being is on the old trailer, moss, leaves, sticks, they get up there and you got to blow them off. Not to mention, in storms, you have any extra protection for anything on the top is good. So we did second Grand Black. Now, one of our favorite things, okay, we have onboard fuel. This thing can hold a total of 50 gallons. We got a 30-gallon tank here that's dedicated to the generator. And we got an additional 20-gallon tank that is used for fuel tank. So you can actually fuel up your toys. So it's got a little pump in there, and you can fuel up if you have side-by-side, motorcycles, whatever. With us, we don't have any of that yet. We just, got the usual part-time toys. So if we had this full when we were using the extra fuel in the generator, we could pump out of the 20 into the 30, so we could have a total of 50 gallons for the generator. The generator run on one AC unit is very efficient, run a long time. Access to the roof, you pull the pins, this pops out. Actually, it's quite usable and not so scary like some other RV ladders I've been on. Some of them you get on it and you feel like it's going to rip off the wall. Alright, so getting to fun parts. Now this is one of the 2 porches that we have on this unit. So this is the back porch. Now, back entrance. This goes right into the garage or the kids' bunkhouse. There is a half bath in here, which is nice. So that way the kids can go in and out without dirtying up the rest of the RV. The main porch, this can hold up to 1,800 pounds via the cable. It also does have a stabilizer arm that you can drop down. It's underneath. Up. Alrighty. So now I got the bird's eye view. So outdoor deck. Usually we'll set up 2 chairs and a table for us, but we have had, you can put 3 or 4 chairs up here. So it does have an outdoor entertainment. It's got the 42-inch TV. It's got your outdoor speakers. Can Bluetooth to them. So that concludes the tour of our 2018 Road Warrior 427. If you enjoyed and liked the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. You guys have a great day.
Bye, baby.